We're starting off with breaking news for you right now. The biggest hurdle in the way of toughening Florida's weak texting and driving laws appears to finally be moving out of the way. So 10 Investigates' Noah Pransky put a lot of pressure on state lawmakers over the last year. You probably have been watching and remember all of this. He joins us right now to break this news, and this is huge because Florida is finally going to join more than 40 other states in making it a primary traffic offense.
Yeah, Hillary, it seems that we're Florida finally going to join the rest of the country, and that's because the single biggest opponent in the entire state, it seems, House Speaker Richard Corcoran from Pasco County, is finally getting out of the way of stopping this reform effort from moving forward. He says he'll finally support tougher texting and driving laws, distracted driving laws. They're kind of all the same thing here in Florida, but right now, texting behind the wheel is only a secondary offense, meaning you can only be ticketed if you're doing something else dangerous first. And even if you get caught texting, it's only a $20 fine with 0 points on your license. And that makes Florida the 5th weakest state in the country on distracted driving. So 10 Investigates kept taking your concerns to lawmakers who often said they needed more evidence that tough texting laws would be good. Even as study after study and victim after victim came forward, indicating this is an epidemic that needs attention.
My son, a hero, killed by a distracted driver. We really need to be hands-free. Your hands need to be on the steering wheel.
What do you need to see?
You need to have evidence that this is, let's look at what those other 41 states are doing. You can come with an objective answer. Is this good policy for the state or bad policy for the state?
But that man, Richard Corcoran from Pasco County, told me in the interview this week that he's seen enough to help him now fast-track a new distracted driving bill through the House. And if it passes, officers would finally be able to pull you over simply for texting and driving. It's a big step forward. But it won't entirely ban you from using your phone. You'll still be allowed to check for directions, weather, even read email. It does ban texting though, and Corcoran told me yesterday he's convinced this is the right thing for Florida.
What we know from texting and driving bans throughout the nation is that it absolutely does reduce crashes, it absolutely does save lives, and what it really does is create a deterrent behavior for people to start being much more responsible about how they drive and the use of their cell phones.
Now, this bill will also prohibit officers from accessing or confiscating your phone without a warrant. Some say these are just another big loophole that they're adding into the law, but Corcoran says it's a civil rights protection.
Yeah, well, it's a long time coming. I mean, 50,000 accidents a year due to distracting driving in Florida. That's hundreds, maybe thousands of lives. But you're saying this isn't a done deal yet.
No, we are expecting some opposition both from the far right as well as many on the left. The Black Caucus has come forward saying they have a lot of concerns about civil rights protections. Corcoran says they're going to build some into this. He thinks it'll pass, but we do expect some opposition. St. Pete Police Chief Anthony Holloway, who is black, has told me in the past he sees that as a non-issue. He says officers are only going to pull over people who are doing the wrong thing, and that's texting, and they need another tool in their tool belt to combat this.
Seems like we are so close.
We'll keep on it.
All right, thanks, Noah.